Hey everybody, what is going on? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael Levan and I am a self-employed engineer, content creator, consultant, trainer, all of the above in New Jersey. And I focus on everything from DevOps to platform engineering, SRE style stuff. A lot of my content is very, cloud native focus as well. So like a lot of containers and Kubernetes and stuff like that. And one thing I've always wanted to share, but I never have for whatever reason, is my office setup. So I turned one of my bedrooms in my house into an office. So in this video, I'm going to go through and show everything that I have set up here. And I'll record this entire thing via my iPhone 15 Pro Max using these DJI wireless mics, which honestly, I personally love. I forget how much I spent on them. I think like close to 500 USD, but I use them for a lot of different things. When I'm at a conference, I'll throw them on. If I'm using my e-glass over here, which I'll show you all in a second, I use them. And even if I'm recording a video or something, like if I'm in a hotel, if I'm traveling or something like that. So these are really, really solid. All right, so I'm gonna show the work-related stuff to begin, and then I'll get to the cool stuff at the end here if anybody's into gaming at all. So first things first, if you ever see my YouTube videos and you're wondering what it looks like, this is what it looks like. I don't have any blinds or anything on this window because I do like the natural light, and I also like being able to look outside here. So in the summer, fall time, it looks awesome. It is winter in New Jersey right now, so it's bare and not great, but as the leaves are changing, as the trees are full, it actually looks really nice out here. So if I ever need a break from the screen, I can just look right outside over here, okay? This corner, I actually have some wire ties coming in today from Amazon. I need to clean up these wires a little bit because, again, you never see any of this, but behind the scenes, this is what it looks like. So I have an Intel NUC Extreme over there. That's what I have Proxmox running on, so I'll have like Kubernetes clusters and a whole bunch of different things running on that. That's a Synology NAS right there. That's a Wi-Fi extender because my router is all the way in the basement due to the placement of the wires. I live in a townhouse, so everything comes in from a certain way, I guess, and I couldn't bring it up. Maybe I'll drill eventually and bring it up here, but it's not necessary right now. That is just kind of a bag of stuff, wires and keyboard cleaners and all that good stuff. This is just a stand here for my phone if I'm doing any recordings that way. All right, so coming back over here, I have two foam pads. This is because if I'm speaking into the mic and I'm going this way, I wanna make sure that sound isn't bouncing off or having any vibration or anything like that. I do have this light here, which is actually awesome, especially if you're working at night. It's great to have a little bit of extra light. I have that light in the corner over there as well, but it's definitely nice to have a little bit of extra light here. Next for the mic, this is a Shure SM7B. I've had this mic for years. It is one of the very few things that I haven't upgraded. Little mouse pad rest here. This is a PC gamer mouse rest. Logitech, I forget what is it? It's the MX Master wireless. I have a cloud lifter over here, and this is the Shure X2U. This is so I can plug in from USB to the mic over here, all right? And then the cloud lifter, it just gives you a little bit more cleaner audio here. Keyboard, I think it's a Keychron, wrist rest, duck to talk to, tell it all my hopes and dreams and all that good stuff. Stream Deck here, cup of coffee. The Santa mug is, festive because it's December right now. Stream Deck, I primarily use this when I'm using something like StreamYard. So if I'm live, I have the live button. I can turn on the screen sharing, turn off my video or turn it on, turn off my mic or turn it on. And then the Elgato face cam, okay? Now, I actually used to have a DSLR sitting in the back here, but it was a lot. I'm not like a full video media guy, so it wasn't like super necessary. But this right here, I forget how much it was. It wasn't too expensive, but it definitely does the trick for sure. All the most recent videos in the past year, or maybe a little bit more, I've been using this and it's been phenomenal, okay? Now I have two screens here, nothing crazy, because again, this is just where I'm doing some recordings. I actually just set up the vertical screen fairly recently. I haven't had this set up in probably like 5 years or so, but I missed looking at code this way. I'm working on a little, project of mine here, so I'm building a data set as we speak to feed it to a Llama 3.2 model. Okay, cup of coffee. Oh, I think I already said that. Now, I just got this. This is the M4 Max. This thing is awesome. I'm running LLM stuff locally. I'm running everything locally from clusters to LLM stuff, everything in between, editing my videos, all that stuff. And this thing just takes it. Now, the one gripe I do have, if you don't already have one of these, again, apologies for the wires. I do have wires highs coming in today. This thing gets hot. If I'm sitting on the couch and I have this on my lap, it gets hot. So just keep that in mind. All right, coming to this side, little Rocky quote here, which I do love. Extra pair of glasses, just a little cubby for pens and such. Ambassador sent me this charging pad here, which was really nice of them. And then that remote, I can control the LED strip going on here. Notepad, and then this other setup here. Well, actually, let me just talk about the chair. I've had this chair for a very long time. You can see the wear and tear here. I apparently put my head on this often. I've actually napped on this chair, believe it or not. I've had some long days and long nights in the office, so this thing definitely comes in handy for sure. All right, so this side of the house, this is an Alienware ultra-wide monitor. I would say, well, clearly you can see that I spend a little bit of time here. Got some wear and tear, probably should get a new one. This is where I'll do a lot of my coding or my writing, or I'm pretty much here whenever I am not recording. PC Gamer pad here. This is another Keychron keyboard. AirPods, of course. This thing lights up. I don't think I ever actually turn it on, but yeah, that lights up, which is really cool. Notepad here. I like traditional writing. I'll do a lot of notes on the computer and stuff, of course, but I do like traditional writing. Another wrist rest. And this one is the MX Master 3S. So this is the newer version of that mouse over there. All right, coming over here to the fun stuff. So this is my gaming PC. And when I do game, which is not very often nowadays, I'm primarily playing either Fortnite, Diablo 4, or Call of Duty. And this thing probably needs an update of its own. I think it's a 10th or 11th gen i7, and then the GPU is a NVIDIA RTX 2080. So definitely a couple versions behind. I should probably update this at some point. Got an SSD in here as well, 600 watt PSU, and some external storage right down there. You can see at 1 terabyte hard drive. And then on top, just a couple of Pis, little GitHub thing here, and then some extra USB ports. Now this monitor is a Dell, I forget the model, but it is specifically for gaming here, okay? My gaming setup in terms of, you can see the headset back there, keyboard, and mouse is all Corsair. All right, now coming up this way, little pieces of art. These are some of the conferences that I've been to, which is cool. Most recent one I was at was reInvent. You can see that back there. And then some floppy disks. Yes, these floppy disks are actually real and they would work. I had some tape on them to try to hang them on the wall, but this was a better location. So if you have a floppy drive and you want to test these out, let me know. All right, so now the e-glass. And if you've ever seen me doing e-glass videos, this is where I do it, where I'm like drawing on the screen. This is how I do it. So this is a camera here. This actually gets connected just like that. All right, that camera is shooting that way. I have the chair, and then I could even turn it on. And that's how I do it. All right. Got a basic chair back here. Now, this isn't the prettiest thing in the world. Funny enough, these are shower curtains, yes, but I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. I wanted to get back to doing the e-glass stuff because I just bought this townhouse a year ago and I wanted to get back to doing the e-glass stuff, and I haven't done it in like a year and I just started doing it again. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably paint this wall, or at least this piece of the wall, black, because when you have a white background, the e-glass doesn't work as well in terms of like showing what you're drawing on here. So I just put up these shower curtains, and again, this does not look pretty if you're looking at it behind the scenes, but when you're on camera, it does actually look decent. Like I probably should just like tighten these up a little bit to see that there aren't so many ripples. But aside from that, I mean, it definitely works. All right, so if we take the corner look here, this is what the office looks like. Oh, and if you're wondering, there is a closet here. I have a lot of t-shirts, so I decided to use this closet to put my suits and button downs and stuff like that. All right, and then the LED strip, which I just have running against the back of the desk here. I was actually thinking about putting LED strips on the top as well. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know. And that is the office setup. Thank you so much for watching.